It's New Beer Thursday! Woo! And we're going to Beachwood today because we should always be at Beachwood.
That's true.
They got some good stuff. One of the biggest things that they're known for is their IPAs.
Some hops.
Julian is a well-known IPA home brewer, and he's not a home brewer anymore.
Right.
He's won many medals at GABF.
He'd punch you in the face if he heard you say that.
No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
I think he's a proud home brewer.
He'd hug you.
He really is.
No, yeah. Julian got really well known as a home brewer, doing his IPAs and doing some of the other stuff. So much so that he brewed with Pizza Port, which, if you know anything about the San Diego scene, you know that Pizza Port brews amazing effing IPAs.
Yeah.
And so for them to invite him down there, he did Imperial Panzer there. He did...
which is not an IPA.
It's an Imperial Pilsner. I think it's one of the first,
Which I think Epic Brewing from New Zealand was kind of influenced by that to do something. I think they're larger, no?
Larger, yeah.
Yeah, which we've done on the show, so. This has that magical Simcoe Amarillo combination along with some other stuff.
And then I think...
as far as hops go. Like, did you say Centennial?
No, was
that something else?
Julian said that it was Amarillo Simcoe focused, so I would assume it's primarily those two. I'm going to guess there's a couple of others.
And a couple of days ago, on the 25th, Amalgamator got released, which is Mosaic focused. And that's the thing, is what one of the things that Julian really knows how to do with IPAs is take the hop and make the hop shine. So when you're drinking the beer, you're really getting the best out of that particular hop.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's just the aroma, the flavor, everything about that hop is going to shine perfectly.
I was going to say, this is like citrusy, a little bit of dankiness. It's really clean.
I definitely get some of that like peach thing that you get out of Amarillo every once in a while.
Yeah, the very back end of the very back end of the flavor profile, it just kind of sparks that little peach flavor.
Yeah, I'm getting it like all up in the nose, like way back there. You know what I mean?
And
the retro-nasal category.
The retro-nasal, yeah.
Like I said, when it comes to their hoppy beer, I mean, well, like I said, anything they make, but their hoppy beers just stand out so much.
Yep.
I mean, everything they make stands out.
Well,
it's hard to get. Like, we don't even get it. We live, an hour and 15 minutes from Long Beach?
About that, yeah.
And,
And obviously, Beachwood, full disclaimer, is obviously a sponsor of the show. If Julian brewed a bad beer and I was drinking it and we did a show on it, I'd be like, Julian, your beer sucks. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, Julian's
But he would never, that would never happen because he just doesn't do that.
Ever.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, we're going to shoot off to a Master Pairings, and you can see good food and good beer in action with Bill.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
What were we going to say?
That kind of trailed off.
I wasn't really going to say anything.
I think you were going to say something.
I was going to say, I think me, but because I think...
Just say something.
Something.
Hey everyone, welcome to another Master Pairings. I'm your host, Bill Sysak. Today I have Denise Ratfield. She is the Stone Brewing Headquarters Brewceptionist. She is the social media committee chair for the Pink Boots Society and the
event organizer of International Collaborative Women's Brew Day.
So she's all over the place.
I'm all over the place.
But she's here right now. So we're here at Stone, Calm Before the Storm, another great event. Do this early on Super Bowl Sunday so we can get to our Super Bowl parties.
Yes.
Sorry, Greg.
Yes.
And so we do a lot of great food with it. So we have some killer breakfast burritos that we're going to try. We have some of our Stone hot sauce. I prefer the Double Bastard Double Burn Habanero with Double Bastard Ale.
Do.
What do you like? The Oaked Arrogant Bastard with the Chipotle?
I do like that.
So we're going to jump into that, but first we have a wonderful beer. This is our Arrogant Bastard, but this is a special Arrogant Bastard. This is Arrogant Bastard aged in Templeton rye barrels. So a lot of complexity. So let's give this a shot.
Cheers.
Really amazing that a 7.2% beer, because I'm really not a fan of barrel aging lower ABV beers overall. There's some exceptional ones that come out. John did a pretty decent one with his porter. That was around 5%. From New Brew Thursday, Homebrew Society, whatever it's called. Sorry, John. What's it called, John? Speak up.
MBT Brewing.
MBT Brewing.
MBT Brewing.
So this is 7.2, so it's right on that borderline, but it's very complex. The oak really comes out. I mean, it's like,
Oh, isn't that nice?
So it's like our Oaked Arrogant Bastard on steroids because it's got that great Templeton rye. So it's got that spiciness. the manilans from the wood. I mean, it is amazing. So with that being said, I'm going to grab one of these burritos and just jump in.
I'm going to grab my napkin first.
Good girl. Classic. Not a lot of potatoes. It's got some pico de gallo. It's got eggs. It's got some sausage. It's got a little bacon in it.
And now it has some extra sauce.
Yes. I'm going to get into the main part of it. Sorry, guys. Got to watch us devour. Delicious. Big heat. Let's see how it holds up. So, Arrogant Bastard Templeton Rye Barrels. I knew it would go really well with the burrito itself, and it'd play really in with the meats, the potato, the eggs, everything. I did this really hot sauce, and so it brought out this. It's all about the rye. I mean, I just have this explosion of spice notes coming across.
This is amazing. This is actually the first time I've had this beer of ours.
It's a great beer.
It is. It's beautiful.
I love that they did this. That they took our seminal American Strong Ale and did this to it. Oaked Arrogant Bastard doesn't get as much love sometimes as Arrogant Bastard.
That's true.
And it's because it's, they're like, what's going on here? It's a tannin from the American oak, but with the Templeton Rye,
now there's a whole lot more going on.
It adds a lot more
Yeah.
to it. It's very complex. It's delicious. I want to eat more of this burrito, but I'm probably not going to do it on camera.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Okay,
I
cool.
absolutely love it.
How was your hot sauce?
It's perfect, but we're going to do this. And then we'll be able to try each other's.
All right, very cool. So, yeah, no, I love it. If you guys get a chance, you see AB with Templeton Rye Barrels. Think you've had AB a lot of times. It's not Old Guardian. It's not Double Bastard. It's not IRS. It's not Quingente Melitre bottle. It's worth coming out for. This beer is stunning, and it's 7.2%, so you might even be able to have two of them. So, quite good. Thank you for coming on, Denise.
Well, thank you for having me. Cheers.
Any new events coming on for either of your things on the...
Well, yes. On March 8th, we'll have the International Women's Collaborative Brew Day, and that is an international event. Women are going to be brewing all over the world together. Similar recipe.
I thought you said booing for a minute. Then I realized brewing. Okay.
No booing. It's
Right.
all positive. And you can find that on Facebook and on Twitter via Pink Boots Beer.
So thank you for coming on.
Cheers.
Thank you for watching another
Thanks,
Master
everybody.
Pairings, and Brewsters Unite.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Hi.
So, like we talked about before, Beachwood is one of our sponsors, and we are very appreciative of that. They are an amazing place.
It's safe to say they're a lifelong sponsor at this point, and
Yeah, I mean,
they
my
could
thing
give us
is
no money in. Well,
Don't say that. But it's true. But no, I would say this, though, is that Beachwood is worth a trip to. Like, if you were like, oh, I'm kind of thinking about going to Southern California, where should I go? You absolutely, positively must find your way to Long Beach or Seal Beach and visit Beachwood, because it's an experience that I really will go out on the limb and say you won't have that experience at any other of the craft beer bars
that's a
in
cool
Southern
idea
California.
for a show. That's a cool idea. Like, if we could do like 4 beers from different cool spots you need to visit, like that we love. Like, you could watch the show and find the whole history of what we love, but like Beachwood. If you want to stick with
Library Ale
breweries,
House.
okay,
Stone.
well, we're not sticking with breweries. So
Let's stick with craft beer bars. You have Beachwood, you have Library Ale House,
Churchill's.
Well, that's San Diego.
Doesn't matter. Southern California.
All right, Southern California. Then you have Neighborhood
Okay.
down in downtown.
O'Brien's.
Tornado.
San Diego.
You have to do
That's
Toronto.
absolutely must.
Or San Francisco at this point. Now we're getting.
Well, now that's central. No, that's outside. That's
If you're
outside.
on the West Coast,
If you're no. Southern California. If you're gonna
Okay, we're gonna stop
But
this right
let's-
now.
okay,
No. This is what I'm saying. If we had a show where we just like focused on
Right.
these cool places, that was a taste.
The Huell Howser.
That
a Huell Howser type show, maybe as a segment.
amazing.
So you have a beer bar right next to a venue where music is played?
Do I need to?
That's amazing.
Am I gonna break it out?
Please, let's respect Huell Howser.
Now wait a minute. You mean to tell me I can see Masked Intruder at the Fonda Theater, and while the next band is coming on, I can walk through a door and go to Blue Palms and have some craft beer? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Is that amazing?
That actually happens. That's amazing.
Please Google Huell Howser and watch some of that so that you understand what's happening right now.
There's
it's a moment.
Hold on.
there's about-
David, that's for you, brother.
There's about 49 states who have no idea what we're talking about right now.
Well, the funny thing is what makes me sad about what just happened is that we had the opportunity a few years ago to actually do a show with Huell Howser. And we didn't do it. And it just makes me feel bad because I always feel like we missed an
Stop.
opportunity.
You're bringing the fucking party down, dude.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm bringing the tears.
Well, hey,
bringing the feels. You know what?
let's
Cheers to Huell Howser.
Cheers to Huell.
Cheers. So,
And
anyway,
stay safe and drink beer.
stay safe and drink beer.
Cheers again.
Yes.
Cheers.
Raped and murdered a girl in 1990.